Hey guys, welcome back to the Dose of Truth channel. There's a very interesting article that's come out today on the China Daily. China proposed initiative on global civilization hailed. Well, I have something for that. In a world where control is the ultimate goal, a new global initiative rises from the shadows. China has proposed a new plan that could change the world forever. The so-called Global Civilization Initiative, a plan that aims to redefine the very fabric of our society, is making its way across the world stage. But how will this affect the nation that values freedom above all else? Could this be the end of the American dream as we know it? Experts warn that this initiative could pave the way for a world dominated by a single authoritarian regime. As it seeks to impose its vision of civilization, America's cherished freedoms may hang in the balance. But America won't go down without a fight. Patriots across the nation are rising up, refusing to let their values be trampled by the looming threat of global authoritarianism. Will the United States stand strong and resist the siren call of the Orwellian initiative? Or will the land of the free succumb to the iron grip of a new world order? Stay tuned to find more about this and the battle for freedom in this expose on the China proposed Global Civilization Initiative. All right, guys, I don't have a bunch of graphic features to go ahead and go back and forth, but what we're going to do first is just go over a video that I created, a summary, because I don't want to simply restate the articles. I don't want to simply read from the articles. I'm far too boom boom shy about having unoriginal content at this point due to the monetization issue. So let's just get into it. Hey, the China proposed Global Civilization Initiative has been praised by leaders of political parties and organizations worldwide. It aims to promote cultural diversity, common human values, and robust international people-to-people exchanges and cooperation. The initiative is considered highly relevant alongside the Global Development Initiative and Global Security Initiative for addressing global challenges like peace, security, development, and harmonious. I know this is a bit silly, but this is again just a re-summarization of the article itself, highlighting the key points and telling everybody what they need to know about China's proposed world peace or world domination strategy. You be the judge. Coexistence. Various leaders expressed their support for the initiative, emphasizing the importance of unity, inclusiveness, and mutual respect in addressing pressing issues such as climate change, the COVID-19 pandemic response, terrorism, and geopolitical confrontation. The China proposed Global Civilization Initiative has recently garnered significant attention and support from political leaders and organizations around the world. This initiative emphasizes the importance of cultural diversity, common human values, and robust international cooperation in addressing the numerous challenges faced by the global community. As the world grapples with issues such as climate change, the COVID-19 pandemic, terrorism, and geopolitical confrontation, this initiative offers an opportunity for nations to come together and find solutions based on. Is the sound coming through a bit better now? Are you able to hear it a bit better now? On mutual understanding and respect for each other's unique circumstances. The importance of cultural diversity. Cultural diversity is a cornerstone of the Global Civilization Initiative, as it calls for respect and appreciation for the rich variety of civilizations that exist in the world. This focus on cultural diversity promotes tolerance and understanding among different communities, as well as encourages people to learn from each other's experiences, knowledge, and perspectives. By fostering an environment of mutual respect, nations can work together more effectively to address global challenges and find solutions that benefit everyone. Common human values. The Global Civilization Initiative emphasizes the importance of common human values such as peace, development, equity, justice, democracy, and freedom. These values serve as guiding principles for international cooperation and provide a foundation for global efforts to address challenges like poverty, inequality, and environmental degradation. By upholding these common values, nations can work together, creating a more just and equitable world where all people have the opportunity to thrive and succeed. International cooperation and people-to-people exchanges. The Global Civilization Initiative promotes robust international people to people exchanges and cooperation. This includes the sharing of knowledge, experiences, and resources among nations to tackle global challenges collectively, by encouraging dialogue and collaboration between people from different backgrounds. The initiative aims to foster an environment of mutual understanding, trust, and respect. This type of cooperation is essential for addressing complex global issues that require joint efforts and expertise from multiple countries, leaders' perspectives, and support. Many political leaders have expressed their support for the Global Civilization Initiative, recognizing its relevance to the current global landscape. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa highlighted the importance of unity, harmony, inclusiveness, and mutual respect in addressing the world's destructive challenges. But obviously, right now, we can see how well South Africa is doing. It seems like most nations around the world, notably South Africa, are going through extreme conditions with their power shedding. President Alexander. Power shedding is when the government decides to turn off some of the electrical load, meaning you in your home or your apartment have no access to electricity for a portion of the day. And as far as I can remember, the load shedding, power shedding has been increasing over time. Vucic emphasized the need for humanity to work together to advocate cultural diversity and uphold principles of equality, mutual understanding, mutual learning, dialogue, and inclusiveness. Other leaders, such as Mongolian Prime Minister Lewis I can't say his name, and South Sudan's President Salva Kiir, also expressed their support for the initiative and its significance for international and regional peace and cooperation. Modernization and national context. Chinese President Xi Jinping stressed the importance of nations pursuing modernization based on their own national context. He argued that the people of a country that are best suited to determine the kind of modernization that suits them and the developing countries have the right and ability to explore a modernization path with distinctive features based on their national realities. This perspective resonates with many leaders, such as Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, who believes that there is no universal model for modernization that applies to all countries and all nations should be developed. Again, Maduro's Venezuela has obviously been a failed state, according to the unique political, cultural, and historical context. The Global Civilization Initiative offers a framework for fostering international cooperation, promoting cultural diversity, and addressing global challenges. By encouraging respect for diversity of civilizations, upholding common values of humanity, and promoting international exchanges and cooperation, this initiative has the potential to create a more equitable, just, and peaceful world, as political leaders and organizations around the world express their support for the initiative. It is crucial for all nations to work together to turn these principles into concrete actions that can help build a brighter future for everyone on Earth. Well, guys, I've got another take on it from the U.S. perspective. The Global Civilization Initiative proposed by China leaders Xi Jinping has potential implications for U.S. hegemony in the world. While the initiative itself primarily focuses on promoting cultural diversity, mutual respect, and cooperation among nations, it also carries broader implications for the global balance of power and the role of the United States in international affairs. The Global Civilization Initiative emphasizes the importance of respecting the diversity of civilizations and promoting cooperation among nations. This approach challenges the traditional Western-centric worldview and may lead to a shift in the global balance of power. As China continues to rise as a global superpower, the U.S. may find its hegemony increasingly contested, especially in regions where China's influence is growing. The idea of encouraging multipolarity and the initiative's emphasis on respecting different civilizations and development paths implies a move towards a more multipolar world, where multiple centers of power coexist and cooperate. This challenges the existing unipolar world, which is dominated by the United States. As the Global Civilization Initiative gains support from countries around the world, the U.S. may need to adapt to a more multipolar global landscape and reassess its role in international relations. Impact on U.S. foreign policy. The Global Civilization Initiative highlights the importance of non-interference in domestic affairs and mutually beneficial cooperation. This could lead to an increased scrutiny of U.S. foreign policy, which has often been characterized by interventionism and unilateralism. As more countries embrace the principles of the initiative, the U.S. may face pressure to reevaluate its approach to international affairs, adopting a more cooperative and multilateral stance. Implications for the U.S. The cultural influence and the promotion of cultural diversity and mutual respect emphasized by the Global Civilization Initiative may challenge U.S. cultural hegemony as countries engage in cultural exchanges and learn from one another. The dominance of American culture may be diminished. This could lead to a more diverse and inclusive global cultural landscape, with various civilizations and cultures gaining recognition and respect. Despite the potential challenges to U.S. hegemony, the Global Civilization Initiative also presents opportunities for the United States to engage in dialogue and cooperation with other nations, including China, by embracing the principles and initiative and participating in cultural exchanges and collaborative efforts. The U.S. can foster positive relations with other countries and contribute to a more peaceful, equitable, and harmonious world. The Global Civilization Initiative has the potential to impact U.S. hegemony in the world by challenging the traditional Western-centric worldview and promoting a more multipolar global landscape. While this may pose challenges for the United States, it also presents opportunities for cooperation and dialogue with other nations. By embracing the principles of initiative and engaging in international cooperation, the U.S. can adapt to a changing global landscape and continue to play a significant role in shaping the future of the world. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it sounds a little suspect to me. In a world where, yeah, I'll leave the link in the live stream, which will be archived, so you guys can look back at it later. But that's all I've got for you right now. It seems kind of dark between the banks failing, between the escalating conflict in Ukraine and Russia. Load shedding isn't just happening in South Africa. It's happening all over the world. Sri Lanka was one of the nations to get hit hardest after the Ukrainian-Russian conflict. Argentina, I know now, is experiencing load shedding. It's not looking good around the world. The banks, seem to be failing. But what was everything other than zeros on a computer? It was basically doomed to failure from the get-go. All right, guys, that's all I got for you now. I'll see you on the next one.